What's up, guys? It's your boy, J Anime. First YouTube video out here because I want to talk about anime lover, like like a lot of us are. So, not gonna go into this and go into that. You here because you clicked on this video because you want to hear what I had to say about this episode, which I thought was a good episode, which is episode 16, season 3, or if you want to say Act 2, Ace of Diamonds, or Ace of the Diamond. So, like let's start from the beginning. Like we let off. Last episode ended with Furua. Listen, guys, I might be botching the names out here. I'm not Japanese, so bear with me. So Furua was he was whack. He was off his game. He was his location was completely off. Everything was off. So he got switched out for Samurai. Samurai comes in, shuts everything down. It's hitting his locations on point. He comes in, gives the team energy, does what he has to do. It's definitely what the team needed. That's how the last episode ended. Episode 15. So starting on this episode, Samurai's coming up to bat. He's frustrated. He's like he doesn't know what to feel because he's having memories of him wanting to pitch on a past game, wanting to pitch the last inning, and the coach was like, "No, you're not. The ace is gonna close out the game." So he's at a point right now where he's looking at it like, okay, he's making the comparison in his head, like, okay, like what if I was pitching that bad? Would they have left me to pitch that? Would they have left me in the game for that long? He's like, no, I would have got switched out. But at the same time, and this is what I love about the show, it's not that he's blaming the coach, because he's not. It's kind of like he's just mad at the situation. He's confused at the same time. And he says it. He's like, I'm confused. And part of it, he's mad at himself because he knows, in other aspects, if he would have outperformed Fudora, he could have been the ace, or he was going to be in that situation. So moving forward, this game, episode 16, he's at bat, and he got the bunt stand, and everybody's like, what is he doing? Like, why is he just gonna telegraph a bunt? Long and behold, they pitch to him. He switches to the batting pose, knocks it right over the first baseman, double. Funny reaction because these guys, the crowd was like, they were so surprised that he was able to pull that off because we all know that he's not a good batter. So that there we go with anime, putting a little bit of comedy into it. That's what we love about anime. Anime got the serious parts, the comedy part. It's a good dosage of everything. So this guy gets on second base. He's over here. He's serious. He's focused. But what happened? Amashiha wasn't playing. Amashiha was not playing. Samurai got the double. Alright, you're gonna stay on second base because he came and shut everybody else down. His pitches. Oh my God, he was like curveball on the outside corner, fastball. He looked like a musician out there. I mean, his stuff was good. He was on point. He shut Sendo down, and Sendo's known for their offense, but he shut them down. He wasn't going back and forth. Let's see who. No, shut down. That's it. I'm not playing with you guys. Shut them down. The game continued. Samurai came back up, kept pitching, was pitching great. At one point, he throws one of his numbered pitches. We know that that the numbers, once it gets past number 5, the pitches get very unstable. So everything below 5, it's kind of stable, but he still got to work on the number on the fives and up. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments or whatever. I mean, whatever. So Miku asks for 7. Boom, throws it. I mean, it looked at like it looked like the ball disappeared. I mean, the batter was completely lost. Amaisha was completely intrigued with the pitch. He's like he wanted to know what it was. He couldn't pinpoint exactly what the pitch was. So fast forward, Sendo tries, keeps going. Samurai actually gets on base again by a walk. So it's funny. The worst batter is the one that's getting on base. He's trying hard to win, guys. That's what you gotta love about this guy. He's trying hard. He puts all that frustration behind him, or that frustration of not being able to get in the game when he wanted to get in the game, and he's like, you know what, I'm frustrated, whatever, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do to help my team to win. And he did that. He hit a double, he got on base, but nobody else was doing nothing. Cause Amahisha was not playing. His stuff was on point. Was not playing. He was hitting his locations. He was not giving nobody breathe. He wasn't. No. It wasn't their day. He woke up. I don't know what he ate that morning, but he was just like, "You guys are not going to the finals tomorrow. You guys are going home. You guys give me 5 runs in the 5th. Come on, I'm too good for that." So, fast forward, Sendo loses. Out the tournament. Final score 3-5. Iticha 3rd, 5, Sendo 3. So now we fast forward. We're seeing the guys in the dugouts. I mean, not in the dugouts, in the back, in the bag. Samurai got his little ice patch on. He's mad. Fura got that little dumb look that he always got. He's serious when he's pitching, or he got the dumb look like he's staring to the sky. But whatever. He's over here. He looks lost. Whatever. He probably was in another stadium or something. I don't know. But Samurai's mad. Samurai does not want to talk to nobody. He's walking in the hallway. He's trying to trying to go to the stands to watch the next game, because the next game is Teicho and Ishashiro, yeah, that are gonna play. So of course they gotta watch them, because these teams are all on the same block. These teams play each other. You gotta, it's free scouting. You gotta watch the same play. You can't just go back. I mean, the scrubs could go back. I mean, the guys that are not starting lineup, they got to go back. You got to go practice. You're not even on the team. I mean, you're not even at least on the main roster, so you go back. So they over here, while he's in the hallway, he runs into Amaisha. And it was funny. Like, this little interaction was funny, because Amaisha was obviously in high spirit. He just won the game. He pitched all 9 innings. He pitched a good game. He pitched a really good game. He was shaky in the first, but by the time we got to this episode, his stuff was dominant. His slider they couldn't figure it out. They couldn't figure nothing out. It happens, man. It happens. I mean, when a pitcher is on his game, it happens. I mean, they might have been able to do something. I think they got another run later on. I mean, they didn't show it. They fast forwarded, but they got another run. So they, maybe if the damage wasn't that big, and they would have, and Coach Kutaika would have switched out Furua way faster, then the damage would have been five runs in an inning. I mean, that's crazy. And coach, or AKA boss, like Samurai calls him, he admits it. He says it. He's like, I messed up. I should have switched him out. My lack of experience drove that thought process, and he was wrong. I mean, he was wrong, and that's why Samurai was so frustrated, because Samurai was like, maybe if I was better. Samurai's thinking to himself, maybe if I was better, he would have switched them out faster. Maybe if I was Samurai just couldn't see a scenario where he could pitch and he could give up 5 runs and they don't switch him out like that. He couldn't think about it, so he was frustrated. He was mad, but I don't think he was mad at the coach. I think he was more mad at himself, because he looks at it like, if I pitch at a certain level, then the coach has no choice but to make certain decisions, and he didn't. He didn't switch him out. He left it. He let it get to five runs, and then he switched it out. So, but the coach acknowledged, I did a mistake. He acknowledged at the end. The press was asking questions, and he said, my lack of experience made me hesitate. He took responsibility for his actions. His lack of experience made him hesitate, and they lost the game. So it was a good game. It was a good episode. Definitely. I mean, you lose 5 runs, you're not gonna win the game. In one inning, and that's hard fetch for anybody, even for Sendo. Sendo with their crazy, they have the offense is very powerful, but the pitcher they were up against, he wasn't playing. I mean, they showed his past experience when he lost to these other guys. Can't tell you their name. The guys with the Y. You know who I'm talking about, because I know if you're watching this video, you love Ace of Diamonds. You love Ace of the Diamond like I do. So you know who I'm talking about. His past experiences, his training during the winter, his training with Manaka during the winter. So, you know, he's a third year. You know, he's a senior. Third year in Japan is a senior. It's the last year. He ain't going down like that, man. You can't give him 5 runs and he's gonna blow it off. So, coach, Big Boo Boo made a mistake, whatever. You learn from it, whatever. Samurai's looking at it like, all right, I got to step my game up so the coach will think more of me. Won't let this happen again. And there, ended there. It got now, the next teams are lined up. Daicho and Inashiro are lined up to see who goes to the final. He's going to face Itichi third. And next episode should be a great episode. I mean, these are two of the best 2 lefties. Especially the ace for Inashiro. Best lefty in Japan. I mean, from what they're saying on the show, best lefty in Japan. He's had already the past experiences, been to nationals before, never won it all, but definitely you know that boy is nasty. If you watch this show like I do, that dude is that no joke. So they're gonna go at it. Seems like it's gonna be a good episode. That's where it ended. I mean, what else can you say? It was, you know, Samurai just needs to, you know, like reevaluate, work on his numbers, especially the high numbers. Try to stabilize them a little bit more, and you know, make some separation between him and Fura. Because the thing is, you can't stay close to that man. That man throws 150 km. I don't know exactly what that is, but I think that's like 90 miles per hour. He's in high school. You don't have that power. You're not the type of pitcher. So if the comparison between you is that close, they're gonna pick him because everybody's gonna love power. You need to Samurai, step your game up, and just keep pounding the ground. Like Chris said, like your mentor Chris said, it's a longer road, but you might get better results at the end. It's just a longer road. If you have the diligence and you have the dedication to keep doing this, then sky's the limit, Samurai. Sky's the limit. All right, guys. First video. Tell me what you thought. Comments. Subscribe. Show me some love. You know, I'm doing this because I love anime. I love anime, especially sports anime. Because, I mean, I love, you know, Dragon Ball Z, One Punch Man, Hero Academia, everything. But the sports anime, you know, they really intrigue me because You know, it has its own flavor of entertainment. So guys, comment below, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all disagree with me, comment. If y'all agree with me, comment. Comment. I want to read them all, and I can't wait to read your comments. All right, guys. Till the next episode. Talk to you later.